One of Africa's premier film industry events will get underway in Durban next month. The Durban FilmMart will take place between 22nd and July 31st. It brings together leading award-winning industry professionals under the theme Revolution, Evolution, Changing the Narrative. Let's get more on what to look forward to with Magdalene Reddy, who is the General Manager of the Durban FilmMart Institute. She joins us now from Durban in KwaZulu-Natal. Magdalene, thanks so much for speaking to us. That theme, Revolution, Evolution, Changing the Narrative. Absolutely brilliant theme. Talk to us about what it means.
Hi, Hugo. Yes, so Revolution, Evolution, we've seen over the last 2 years, there's been lots of changes, continuous shifts have produced a stream of new ideas and new voices influencing our society. The rapid acceleration of technology has actually deconstructed the film industry, and it's pushing it to adapt to new trends, creating an emergence of a stronger African presence. We're seeing this across the board with rapid changes because of online activity. So our 2022 program of the Durban FilmMart will focus on this evolution within the film industry. It'll focus on some of the game changers who have been working to bring together inclusivity and access and new spaces that are driving content creation. Filmmakers are now looking at new ways of monetizing their own content with the online streamers coming on board and new ways of distribution. It's caused a disruption within our industry. So the program this year is going to focus on delivering a dynamic program which features mainstream, established, independent, emerging, and alternate filmmakers who are disrupting the status quo, as we might say. It's shaking up the established ecosystem and causing revolutions. So we're going to bring these filmmakers, have a discussion, look at the trends in the industry so that filmmakers who are coming into the fold will begin to learn what is new and what is exciting in the industry.
Well, that disruption has been both positive and negative. Positive, obviously, for those that are new entrants and have been able to adapt, but certainly been a challenge to some of the more established institutions, would you say?
Yeah, very much so. With over the last 2 years, we've had cinemas closing down. Big studios were not able to release films in cinemas. People were not going and watching films, so there were lots of production and distribution houses holding back big releases. So that meant filmmakers were not getting income. And I think with the streamers coming on board, it had created up a new opportunity, a new audience, new audiences. It's actually been very positive because we've seen now new content, especially African content, giving new reach to people in houses who would not normally go to a cinema. Now they can watch films because of the streamers. So I think as much as there has been some negative impact, but COVID has actually, and the shutdown has brought about new ways of filmmaking, which is giving our filmmakers new opportunities and new ways of reaching audiences.
Well, I know something that you definitely have in store is a number of notable speakers that will be speaking over the days of the Durban FilmMart. Any names in particular that we can look out for?
Yeah, sure. So to start our program on the 21st, we have Moa Budu, who is the CEO of Ebony Life Group. Moa Budu has been described by Forbes as Africa's most successful woman. In 2022, she signed a multi-title deal with Netflix. She's the first African production company to do so with a streamer. She also signed in 2021 an exclusive, 2-year exclusive first look deal with Sony Pictures. Just recently, the 4-part series Blood Sisters were released on Netflix. We also have Mike DeSev, who is an Emmy-nominated director and screenwriter who's worked on films like Madagascar, Shrek 2, and Shrek the Third. This focus is bringing Mike into the program was to look at the animation side of filmmaking. We found that over the last few years, although there's been scarcity of skills in terms of animation, there's been a huge focus on content that's coming out of Africa, more especially the animation content. So Mike DeSev will be looking at the animation side of filmmaking. We've got Tendeka Matatu, who's Netflix's head of film for sub-Saharan Africa. He himself is an acclaimed producer who's done films like Max and Mona, Tiger House, Gangster's Paradise Jerusalem, which was South Africa's official entry for the Academy Awards in 2009. Dana Sims is someone also to look out for. She is a MP talent agent at the leading entertainment and sports agency called the Creative Artist Agency. She represents leading musicians, actors, names such as Chris Bridges, Wesley Snipes, Pearl Tusi, and Gabriella Union. So we've got many speakers, but I think for us, just to highlight, there's going to be a physical event and a virtual event. So if you are not able to come to Durban on the 22nd to the 24th, you can log in to our web platform and access all the speakers that will be presenting at the Durban FilmMart.
Magdalene Reddy, GM of the Durban FilmMart. We'll certainly look forward to what's coming up between July 21st and the 31st. Thank you so much for your time this evening.